My aunt bribed an inspector with tamales. Now her balcony's a dangerous metaphor for our family issues. The rain started so gently, each droplet tapping against the balcony rail like a casual greeting, unaware it was on the cusp of transformation. I stood there, soaking in this rare moment of serenity, feeling the world whisper secrets through the rhythmic sound. It was then that I sensed the floor beneath me beginning to sag ever so slightly, the sensation eerie in its familiarity. Rosa, earlier with her steaming mug cradled in her hands, had dismissed this as just another eccentricity of our slightly worn apartment. Her nonchalance settled in me like a pebble, hard and unwelcome, especially given that I could feel the shift underfoot, subtle yet undeniable, like the ground hinting at secrets underneath. It was the kind of secret that had started to cling to me, demanding acknowledgement, all while she remained blissfully untethered in her own detachment. As the rain escalated into sheets cascading down from the heavens, the balcony tilted further, nearly imperceptibly but just enough to tingle the senses and quicken the heartbeat. Each raindrop seemed determined to remind me of the precarious balance we danced upon. I thought of Rosa, her laughter still echoing in my mind, light and breezy, but now it felt like a breeze that carried a sting. I confronted her in the kitchen, raindrops absorbed into my clothes, desperation lacing my words. I urged her to consider calling a professional, someone who wouldn't dismiss the tilt as the quirks of aging wood or a playful quirk of fate, but she only laughed, swatting away my worry as if it were a pesky fly. Her chuckle resonated with defiance, like a challenge tossed into the storm. There was something in that dismissive humor that gnawed at me, exposing an undercurrent of vulnerability of both our physical safety and the metaphorical stability of what we had built our lives upon. I posed the question that lingered, whether all this risk and negligence was worth the minor savings. Rosa avoided my gaze, turning abruptly to face the torrent outside, her eyes fixed on some distant point in the horizon, a canvas of muted gray and shifting clouds. Her expression was unreadable, a mix of stubbornness and something else that I couldn't quite reach. In that moment, I felt a surge of unease, a sense that the tilt wasn't just in the floor, but in something much more foundational. The rain pounded relentlessly, echoing my racing thoughts, as I stood there with a growing fear that perhaps the cracks ran deeper than the wood beneath our feet.